So this video is literally going to be all over the place. This is one of those videos that when I started out, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and just different projects came up, and that's what you're going to see. I do thank you for joining us. Tessa and I really appreciate it. We work awful hard to try to give you diverse and interesting content, and we hope you like it. We'd love your comments, good, bad, or ugly. What you think, what you'd like to see. But for right now, thank you for joining us, and let's get some work done. Hey, if you enjoy our videos, we sure would appreciate a thumbs up right here. Thank you for watching. Hi, and welcome back to Tractors in Life. I'm Kevin, and you are looking at what remains of our attempt to build an orchard. If you take a look at these pictures, about 5 or 6 years ago, we planted 4 semi-dwarf apple trees, a couple peach trees, and a couple pear trees. You can see what's happened. I've got some kind of scale on here, and notice how it's moving, and of course the deer have been after it as well. Yeah, so the reason that it's moving like it is simply because we have got, I don't know, maybe 2 inches of topsoil, 3 inches at the best, and then it's all clay. So, you know, I dug these holes by hand, and, you know, our clay is, I mean, it's just like rock. So what's happened is it's root bound, and I'm gonna pull these up. I give up on these fruit trees. I do intend on making another effort because I hope in the future I've got a backhoe that I could dig. You'd have to dig a really big hole, fill it with some good topsoil, and then plant the tree. I know there's guys out there that are watching this that have clay soil as well. I'm wondering what experiences you've had, how you've solved it. I mean, other than what I just said about digging the big hole and what have you, I don't know what else to do. Well, they just destroyed these trees. I did have a fence, as you see in the pictures, around it, and I frankly, a couple years ago when I pretty much gave up on this, took the fence down. I just, to go through the hassle of mowing in here and doing a lot of trimming and what have you, just didn't feel it was worth it. So I'm gonna pull these out. You take a look out here, there's about 60 acres, and this is a green preserve. And from what I understand, back around 93 when our home was built, the farmer is the one that built these houses, and he sold off that land to the town of Clarence, and it remains green space. They're not allowed to build there. They could lease it to a farmer, though, you know, I doubt that they will. So I'm pretty sure what happened was when the farmer decided to build the houses, he scraped most of the topsoil off, I'm sure, and sold it, left a couple inches. So consequently, we just don't have enough topsoil. Matter of fact, my lawn itself is not drought resistant at all because of the minimal amount of topsoil that's left. Can't blame him for doing it, but that's the issue that we have. And again, one of the contributing factors to these fruit trees not surviving. Yeah, so let's look at this root ball. Really indicative of being root bound, and after all these years, you know, that's what we've got for a root system. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. You know, if you're new to the tractor world, And these are certainly not tough to pull out. But if ever you're working on something that you're having difficulty with, and you've got yourself throttled all the way up and geez, you just can't get it out, remember this: when you have the most power is when you curl. And back to the barn we go. You know what this was? Just an excuse to get some seed time. Let's go over in the garden and see if we could find any cute girls over there.
It's a hot day in Western New York.
It is. Sick of it. What do we got going on here, babe?
I don't know if these are ready yet.
They'll still look a little small, don't they?
Yeah.
Maybe we give it a few more days. That's awful light in color.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're. Don't you think that this year you're not having the insect problem that you've had in the past? Do you think that that's anything to do with the fabric?
I have no idea. Probably so. Yeah.
Maybe it's too hot for the bugs.
Maybe.
It's too hot for us. All right, well.
I think we have a few
Got some green beans?
green beans.
Now she picked some wax beans the other day, and they were delicious. Let's take a look. Yeah. All right, babe, have fun. I wanted to tell you guys something. So, over there, just saw a little snake. We don't really have them here. The only ones we really get are garter snakes. And they're harmless. You know, like that little guy, I'm not going to kill him. But if you watched our last video where I admitted I am like a little girl when it comes to snakes, I am scared to death of snakes. Or there, I said it, I am. I want to tell you guys something. This is an honest to God true story. We lived in Florida for about 20 years and on the west coast of Florida, and we had a lot of snakes. Especially black snakes, or they're called black racers. And so one day, I'm sitting in the house, my late wife comes in and says, honey, there's a big snake out there. And it was right next to my youngest daughter, Marissa's play set, swing set. And this thing was huge. I mean, it was between 6 and 7 feet long. It was this big around, and we had a white vinyl fence around the whole backyard. And so when I started to approach the snake, he tried to climb up the fence, but couldn't do it. So my heart is pounding because I'm just like a little girl, as I said. But as I got closer to the snake, when I'd get within about 20 feet of it, it wanted to fight. It would get up and start moving towards me. Black racers are known that if you get them cornered, I mean, they will fight. So I had a long spade shovel, and I was gonna kill it. I mean, this was right where my little girl played, and I was not having that snake there. So, and I had killed a few before, but never anything like this. This snake wanted to fight. So every time I tried to approach it, it would come up, move towards me. So I didn't know what to do. My wife's watching, my little girl's watching. I gotta be the man, right? And take care of this situation. So what I finally did, and this is honest to God truth, I took the shovel like a javelin, and I'm about 20 feet from it, and I threw it, and I cut that snake's head clean off. If you gave me 100 tries for $1 million, I bet I couldn't do it one time. But yeah, saved face in front of my wife and my daughter, and killed that snake. That's an honest to God true story. Let's check in on Brian. How's it going, buddy? Good. So he's got this bed done. Made a nice 45 there at the corner. Yeah, this could be good. Looking good, buddy. All right, Brian's all done. Let's take a look. Nice. So what he's done is taking the edging along here to retain the stone, and the same thing over here. Did a really nice 45 at the corner. And that's going to keep, again, that's just providing retention. And finally, over here. So what we've used is this product right here. And it comes in 4-foot lengths, which you can cut. And I've used it in other spots and taken it out. The frost just heaved it. It seems like the ones that we put close to the house, I don't know, they just don't seem to have the frost heaving that we do if we put it out in the middle here. So again, this is just part of my quest for low maintenance and ease of use. Hey, I want to show you something. Yes, so this is our hummingbird feeder. You see the bees around it. So we love hummingbirds, we really do. You can see in this video here that Tess caught. We found that if we buy the store-bought sugar water, which is usually red because hummingbirds like red, which is why the feeder itself is red, we got very little activity. Matter of fact, we got more activity in the hanging baskets, which these are dwarf petunias. They would come after those. But then, so Tess started making her own sugar water. And if you want her recipe, I'll put the email address down here. Send an email and Tess will get it off to you. It's tractorsandlife@gmail.com. But here's the other question I have. Take a look. You see all the bees. Mostly the yellow jackets that seem to come here because they like the sugar water. You guys have any idea? I don't know if this is discouraging the hummingbirds or not. They do come. Maybe the yellow jackets take off because the hummingbirds, as tiny as they are bigger than the yellow jackets. I don't know. You guys know of any way? I can't put an insecticide on there, certainly, because I don't want to hurt the hummingbirds in any way, and I think that would discourage them from coming. But any ideas? Yeah, this isn't cutting it. Let's try something else. Hey, so this is going to fall in the category I should have done it a long time ago. I have fooled with these junk sprinklers, the ones you push in the grounds, the ones on the little bases, and you get about a, I don't know, 30, 40 foot circumference. Hasn't bothered me. Now it does, because this is the July 31st. So far in the month of July, we have 1/2 inch of rain. That's it. Normally it's between 3 and 4 inches. On top of that, we've had very high temperatures for us. High 80s, low 90s. So it's absolutely fried the lawn. I got a new product from Amazon, and I want to share it with you guys. I'll put a link in the description, and I think it's going to make irrigating the lawn a lot easier, and I need to do it. I mean, it's never looked this bad. I've not cut it in over a month. You know, if you let your grass grow longer, it holds more moisture and is more likely to keep the root system intact. So I'd let it just go long. And there's no rain in the forecast either. A little bit today, 1/10 of an inch. That's not going to do it. I got to irrigate the lawn. So let me show you what I'm using. So this is going to solve, at least I believe it will. This is going to solve my sprinkler problem. These are heavy duty sprinklers from Amazon. I'm going to put the link in the description. I was very careful to look at a lot of the reviews because some of them that they have don't have the best reviews. These were all pretty good. And just looking at the overall construction, looks pretty heavy duty. We'll get it installed in the front first and then the back. So let's go do the front right now. I've already got one of these done. All right, so these legs are telescopic, and you can basically put them any height you want. Now there's also a dial here where you determine your circumference, and I've got it set on the max, so I'm putting this up so it should spin all the way around. Yeah, let me turn the water on. Let's see what happens. Wow. That literally has the whole front yard. Yeah, Yeah, that is really impressive. I've just got a little, I don't even know what you call it, the kind of sprinklers you run through as a kid. I've got one in the back already going. We'll turn that off and get this set up. I have this little one, and you know, it gets from about here to there. Just not very effective. Okay, maximum 360 degrees. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. Oop, we're leaking. Thought I had that tightened down all the way, I guess not. Well, it looks like I need to spread those legs out. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty unbelievable. So what this is going to mean is less moving the sprinkler. Probably just taking it forward from here. It's getting all the way over past the fire pit and got me wet. And you guys. Hey, so this is my Ego string trimmer. I gotta tell you, I'm not one of those guys, battery lovers, you know, cyber cars and all that stuff. But this thing's unbelievable, it really is. I got a lot of trimming to do on the property. And let's face it, what's the biggest pain in the neck about a string trimmer? Well, if it's 2-cycle, it's getting it started and mixing it and all that stuff. You don't have to do that with this. But second, and maybe first, is a string. Well, I just ran out of string. Let me show you how easy it is to put string on this. All right, so the first thing is the spool of line, and you know, they say put about 12 feet on it. I think it is. So it's probably a little bit more. And then it's just a simple matter of, right here, you got this little hole. So you feed your string through there. Okay, and it comes out the other side. And then you're just gonna even out the string. So I took it out so that we're fairly even. And the best part is, just get all the string in front here and this little button. And that's it. This is not sponsored, but I just love this product. I really do. I mean, it is just that simple. So these first two areas that I'm cutting, I don't irrigate at all. Yeah, as I said earlier, I don't irrigate the whole lawn. But when you get to where the birch tree is, where you'll see all the leaves down, that is the backyard, we call it, and that I do irrigate. And you can already see the difference that a little bit of water makes. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, we named the channel Tractors and Life because I didn't want it to be solely tractor content, how to change oil, how to change hydraulic fluid and that kind of stuff. So our content's pretty varied. I hope you guys like that. You know, the garden and just different cooking, making ribs, making spaghetti sauce, canning, things like that. And I hope you guys enjoy that kind of thing. Trying to keep it diverse for you. You know, the challenge that I've always had is, you know, some of our favorite channels are Mike Morgan, Outdoors with the Morgans, and Country View Acres and Peaks Peak. And all those guys have between 20 and 100 acres. Mike has 100 acres. He walks out every morning and tons of content that he can do. I don't have that. I'm just a regular guy, you know, less than a couple acres here. And, you know, my thinking was that it's more in tune with the majority of the audience, the majority of the viewers, that not everybody has 100 acres. God bless Mike for having it. Love the channel and love him and his family. But this is more the average guy, and you guys just coming along for what I do. And I thank you for that. I thank you for all your support. If you have not subscribed, we'd be honored to have you part of the Tractors and Life family. But for right now, God bless you all, and we'll see you next time on Tractors and Life.